Okay, so pretty much this YouTube channel is going to be a mix of mathematical proofs and just some good old chats with me. You can choose whether you want to listen or to watch the proofs, or if you're really skilled, to do both. So I'll leave that one up to you guys. I'm not entirely sure what this is going to be about yet, but we'll just kind of wing it as we go, and give me some feedback and let me know what you want to hear. 0439 75 7555. Hit me up on the text line, guys. So I really just want to spend this video sort of discussing the ideas I had for this channel, and really it's just gonna be a feedback thing. I know I have, like 2 subscribers at the moment, but I'd really appreciate the feedback, guys. So my ideas that I've been thinking about at the moment are just like, good old philosophical questions, because that's really what we all want to know, I think. So things like, is water wet? Is a pizza a sandwich? That's about it, really. I also had the idea of talking about specific objects, and these are sort of things that people don't really think about, and you might not know where they came from, but they're part of your everyday life. An example of this is pens, was one idea, and another example is glasses, different types of glasses. And so I think I might start with that sort of approach and sort of branch off from there depending on the reactions I get. So we'll begin with glasses. So there's many types of glasses, but we'll begin with the most common form, which I believe is vision glasses. So with vision glasses, you have a fair few varieties. Firstly, you have the long-sighted variety, and these are for people who struggle to see short distances and whose sight is long. And then we have short-sighted glasses for people who struggle to see long distance and whose sight is so generally short. And then we have multifocals, which is a mix of both. And some people choose to have reading glasses for the bottom part. So these are another type, which I will talk about in a sec. But they sort of come into the vision aspect because people combine the sort of short-sighted part of the top part of their lens, and then the second bottom part is for reading, and that actually magnifies the vision. And you can get a lot of sort of features added to your glasses, so things like scratch proof, and just various other layers which kind of add to the integrity of the glasses. Secondly, there's sunglasses. Obviously, these are very common. So with sunglasses, obviously they're primarily used to block the sun, as the sun can cause damage to your eyes, potentially blinding you. Now, although this is the primary use of sunglasses, some people also choose to use them for fashion, which is the next subheading of glasses. Now, fashionable glasses are a little bit questionable. It kind of brings to question, well, how did this come to be? Glasses were invented for vision, for sight, and for practical purposes, but they've become such an instrumental part of our society that they in fact can be used as a fashion accessory. I think that's quite amazing, really. Now, I just talked about the idea of practicality of glasses and how fashion is something that we wouldn't have thought of before for glasses, and sort of as we progress into a modern age, we're going to have more and more features added to glasses. An example of this is the sort of holographic projections and that sort of thing that comes into glasses, and you can sort of, I'm not sure if you've seen, but the Google HoloLens, which is really just glorified glasses. It's a headset, but it's glasses, and things like that. So yeah, they're talking about computers on contact lenses. Personally, I don't think that's really going to happen anytime soon, just because of the practicality of putting in a contact lens, not damaging the computer or anything like that. I think, yeah, it's not going to work out. But glasses, on the other hand, they're simple. You can take them off if it gets bad, put them straight back on. It's all good. There is some danger with glasses, obviously, and this kind of goes with everything though, and that is hidden cameras. So you may have heard of spy glasses, and the idea of being able to wear glasses and video a conversation or something like that. So they certainly have scratching my knuckles. They certainly have some bad practicalities associated with them as well as good ones. Another practicality I came across recently is windscreen wipers on glasses. I believe this has been done by several people, and I think it's a very practical idea because when you're walking around in the wet weather and it's raining, well, the water goes in your glasses and you just can't see really. You can see, but it really blurs vision and it really makes it quite difficult as a person with bad vision. And so I think, yeah, windscreen wipers are very much a practical idea for glasses and should be implemented when the technology is available. Speaking of that, have you ever thought about how strange the word windscreen wipers is? Like, think about it. Windscreen, that word, screens the wind. I think that's pretty cool. How about you? Leave your responses in the comments. So far, I've only really talked about, your generic true lens glasses, which have, the little things go over your ears and stay in your eyes. But I think that really restricts a lot of the whole glasses, field. So you've got things like monocles, and they go on your eye and they have a little chain going down, maybe, or maybe they're just the lens. And you can have those double monocles, which I don't really know names. But they're for instance glasses without the little rod things going to your ears. And then you can get another accessory for like generic glasses is the chain around your neck to stop it when they fall off. Catches them, things like that. And I think you could even go from glasses to goggles. Really, I think there's a bit of a jump, but it's sort of one of those things. Where do you draw the line? It's like very similar to a sandwich and a pizza. If you get what I mean. I think glasses have a long way to come in the future, and so they could be used for things that we haven't even thought of yet. And yeah, of course, if you have any ideas, leave them in the comments, and I'll be sure to get back to you and sort of develop a discussion over that. But yeah, I think they're such an integral part of society, and I don't think we're utilizing their full potential. So that's definitely something to look into going into the future. Adding into that, that's sort of the potential for the design of glasses and what they could look like. Is there perhaps a future in more customizable materials for glasses such that they mold to a person's face better and that sort of thing? I will just interrupt the glasses chat for a second here. Just sort of to recap what's going on and move on to something else. This won't be something that happens regularly in the videos. I generally just talk about one topic and follow that through and do a bit of inclusion at the end. But to be completely honest, I've just run out of time, things to say. Just a monster of a bloody maths proof, and gotta fill the time. I can't trim that down. It's beautiful. Can't do that. So I'll just find something to talk about, I guess. Speaking of glasses, some on my desk. These are what I call the soupy. Yep, the soupy. That's the new name, the soupy. And the feature is that they're super bendy. So they actually, I don't know what these are called, rods, I guess. The little legs go out onto your ears. They stretch out, and I think that's pretty nifty. The one downside is, when you've got them sort of too closed and they need to be open, they won't spring out as a lot of glasses do. But they spring back in, and I think that's really what counts in the end. So yeah, that just about brings us to the end of the video. Let me know what you thought of the video, give some feedback. I'll be posting on this channel, monthly, weekly. We'll see how we go. Got a lot on. Yep. If I say one more time, I might shoot myself.